Now only they are joining, sir. Now only they are joining. Yes, yes, slowly they are coming. Uh, hello, Anirudh? Anirudh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. No, no. Ah, it's working, sir. Yes, yes. What happened? Only six participants are there. Now seven. Danush? Danush? Please respond. Danush? Danush, please respond. When I'm calling Danush, he was not at all responding anything. His video also not there. Only audio. Just we'll wait 2 minutes because it is the very less strength is there. So we'll wait 2 minutes. At least minimum more than 10 participants are going to start the class. Okay, shall I start now? Chirag? Chirag?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we'll start now. Because now only 9 participants are there. They lose the starting introduction part about continuity. It's okay. Listen now. Please tell me anyone. What is the meaning of limit actually? Already last year we got now because it is a
Sir, it's not equal to 0, it tends to 0, nearly equal to 0.
okay. That is the nearly or nearest to the is correct. That means suppose you are taking here now the x extend to a means okay the value of not equal to this is the a is not a value of x it is. The value of x is nearer to the a it is. Neither nearer or nearest to the a we call as a x extend to a. This is the I think very basic concept to you. You know very well that one. Already we discussed about last year. Okay. The same way, you know very well left hand limit and right hand limit. Left hand limit and right hand limit. What is the meaning of left hand limit? Tell me now. Suppose if you take any limit here, take any limit. Limit x extend to a we are taking. And in this, based on this limit now, if take an LHL, what is the meaning of LHL? LHL means, tell me now. This is
Left hand
the
side.
left hand side or left hand limit. Is the LHS means left hand side. LHL means left hand limit.
Limit.
Left hand limit. Here, what is the meaning of left hand limit? Means all the values of x left side of a it is. What is that? If you take an x extend to a, the values of x are left side of a it is. Left side of a means, but that value is also compulsory nearer to the a, means nearest to the a it is. Suppose if taken 2 means 1.91, 1.92, 1.93, 1.94, so on 1.99. So these are all the values we call as the value of x, but these are all the values we call as the left hand side. It is now. What do you call that? Left hand
Left
side.
hand limit.
Yes, in the same way, if taken limit x tends to a,
2.01.
generally if taken left hand limit means you will get minus, and right hand limit means you will get plus. Is correct now? This is the we call as the right hand limit now. That means all the values right side of 2, all the values right side of 2, but that value must be
2.01.
compulsory nearer to the 2 it is. So what do you get? Tell me now.
2.01, 2.001,
2.001, so on. Yes,
2.01.
these are all the values we call as the right hand of the right hand limit of the given function. Okay, so these are all the concepts already you got last year. In the first year we discussed about that one, but now also it is the more useful to you, because without knowing what is the meaning of x extend to a, and what is the meaning of limit, and what is the meaning of left hand limit and right hand limit, then how to calculate, how to find the value of left hand limit and how to find the right hand limit. Okay, suppose if you don't know means it's not possible it is, because we have to discuss about the continuity. We have to discuss about the continuity. Compulsory is all the conditions will be required now. Understood now? And here also you should remember that a few conditions also is there now. The left and right hand limit. So I'll give the points to you. You will write later it is. First listen. First listen to me. I'll give the points to you. Here, suppose if you take in here now. Okay. If you take in x extend to infinity. If you take an x extend to a means what do you call this one? The value of x is not equal to a. The value of x is not equal to a, but the value of x is nearer to the a. That means the value of x is either less than a, but all the values are near k, nearer to the a it is, or else the value of x is the more than a, but all the values must be compulsory nearer to the a it is. That is the meaning of x extend to a, but not equal to a it is. X not equal to a. But coming to the x extend to infinity, what is the meaning of infinity actually? Please respond, anyone. What is the meaning of infinity? What is the meaning of infinity? Please tell me, what is the meaning of infinity? Infinity means it's not defined, it's correct. Suppose if you take anything by 0, what do you call this one? Infinity it is. They're not defined. That means what is the meaning of x extend to infinity means the values of x, the values of x, okay, takes larger and larger values. Larger and larger values, larger values, okay, with any bond, with any bond. What is the meaning of bond actually? Please tell me, anyone, what is the meaning of bond? What is the meaning of bond? Tell me. You're responding means I think I understood that you're understanding, you're getting something, because you know anything it is. What is the meaning of bond? The values of x taken larger and larger values, larger values without without any bond, without any bond is called we call as the x extend to infinity. You know what is the meaning of without any bond means generally we're taking the bond. What is the meaning of bond here now? Some a limit of values here now. That means suppose if taken generally if taken the number line we got 0 1 2 3 4 5 so on infinity we are taking. You know what I mean infinity x extend to infinity means we have to take all the values here now. Means it without any bond. That means the value of x is the value of x is but not fixed in the some particular bond here now. Suppose from 2 to 3, 3 to 4 or 1 to 3 like that. Means we are not taking the any bond.
So that's a particular range, no, sir, not
Yes,
in a
there is a particular range only. But what is the meaning of bound here? Now, bound is the same thing only, no? Bounded by, we are telling that from bounded by, the value of x is bounded by from 2 to 3 we are taking. It's correct. The value of x is bounded by from 2 to 3 we are taking. You know what I meaning bounded by from 2 to 3 now? Maybe from 2 to 3, from here to here, any values we are taking. So like that, but it is the without any bounded. The value of x takes at the larger and larger values without any bond, without any bond, then we say that x extend to infinity. X extend to infinity is denoted by this one x extend to infinity. This is the actual definition of x extend to infinity. In the same way, coming to the x extend to a, here also just I'll give the points to definitions I'll give you. Right later days. You know what is the value of x here now? The values of x takes values nearer and nearer to the values of a. Nearer and nearer to the values of a is called x extend to a. X extend to a and denoted by x extend to a now. Understood now? So for this one, if taken the left side of a, but all the values must be compulsory nearer to the a, that is the we call as the left hand limit. And whatever we are taken the values of x is okay nearest to the a. That means more than a it is more than a, but that all the values are nearer to the a, that is the we call as the right hand limit. But generally the left hand limit is denoted by limit x extend to a minus. The given anywhere a minus means okay we call as the left hand limit. The limit x extend to a plus means this is the we call as the right hand limit. Understood now? So these are all the points already we got last year, but everybody should remember that one. Now coming to our concept, and along with that, you should remember the few formulas also we have. That is also more useful to you. So now just you can write a few points you can write now. I will tell you. Now write few points. At the basic points you can write now. Later we are going to the continuity. First write now. These are the points that are more important. You can write. X extend to a. X tends to extends to a. Write this point now. Right. Let x be a variable. Let x be a variable. X be a variable, and a is a constant. A is a constant. A is a constant, comma, if variable x takes, x takes the values, the variable x takes values nearer and nearer to the value a, nearer to the value a, full stop, then we say x tends to a. X tends to a now. Okay, it is denoted by x extend to a. Okay, this is the actual definition of what that x extends to a now. So now let x be any variable. X is the this one, x is the any variable, but a is the any constant value. A is the any constant value. If variable x takes the variable x takes values nearer and nearer to the value a, then we say x tends to a. What you can say now? X tends to a. It is denoted by x tends to a. Now this is the okay. We can read it as a x tends to a now. Okay, this is the actual meaning of x extend to a. Here you can write a few points right now. One more thing. Here, if x tends to a, x tends to a means x approaches x approaches x approaches a comma, but x not equal to a. Here see now x approaches a. That means the value of x is nearer to the a. Okay, nearer to the a one means it will be either less or more it is, but x not equal to a. This is the more important to you. And a few points you can remember here now. If you take any limit, the functions you can take 0 by 0, 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, and 0 into infinity, comma, infinity minus infinity, infinity minus infinity, 0 power 0, 0 power 0, 1 power infinity, 1 power infinity, comma, infinity power infinity, comma, 0 power infinity, 0 power infinity, etc. These all we call as undeterminate terms. What do you call that one? Or some indeterminate terms. These are the already we learned last year. One more time you can remember this one because the more useful to you. That means what is the meaning of x tends to a, and what is the meaning of what is the actual meaning of x extend to a it is. Okay, means if taken this condition means, but compulsory x not equal to a. But already last year I gave some few examples to you, and the time I said very clearly. Suppose if taken okay x equal to, suppose f of x equal to, we are taking the one value x plus 2. This is the function we are taking.
So what's the last one? 0 power infinity?
0 by 0
The
power
last one.
etc. That means etc, etc.
Sir, are some what, sir?
Or some indeterminate terms. Indeterminate term. Hello? Oh, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. లేదు మేడం, తెలియదు మేడం వచ్చేసి. నేను తర్వాత చేస్తాను మేడం, క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను, క్లాస్ చెప్తాను. Indeterminate terms now. This is already you know very well that. Next, the semi left hand limit.
Sir, 1 minute.
Yes, I can write. Left hand limit. Left hand limit. This is the LHL now. LHL. Left hand limit. Right. The limit of a function. Okay, you can copy now. First, I'll explain later. It is the limit of a function. f of x, comma, when x tend to a, from left side of a is called, from left side of a, left side of a is called left hand limit, left hand limit. Left hand limit and denoted by limit x extends to a minus, limit x tends to a minus f of x. This is the symbolical notation now. Okay, once you can see now the limit of a function f of x when x tends to a from left side of a, is called left hand limit and denoted by, already we know very well that one, limit x tends to a minus f of x, means wherever they given the limit x, okay, x tends to a minus f of x, means this is the we call as a left hand limit. What do you call that? Left hand limit. That the same way, if second suppose the right side of a we call as the right hand limit, that same also you can write now. Right hand limit, right hand limit, this is a RHL, right hand limit. Right now the limit of a function f of x, the same you can write, the limit of a function, f of x, comma, when x tend to a, when x tend to a from right side of a, from right side of a, right side of a is called right hand limit, is called right hand limit, right hand limit, comma, denoted by limit x tend to a plus f of x. The symbolical notation of this is the left hand limit and this is the right hand limit. Okay, next one more, that last important point based on the last year topic now. Then when you can say that limit is existing or not, that is the more important. Please tell me anyone.
Or when left hand limit is equal to right hand limit.
Yes, when left hand
it
limit
exists.
equal to right hand limit, the two will be equal, then the limit is existing. That also you can write now. The more important point to you. Really you can write. The point you can write now, I will tell you. Next. Point again, right? The limit of a function. Limit of a function. Limit of a function. The same point again right now. The limit of a function. The limit of a function f of x. The limit of a function f of x, comma, takes the values. Takes the values. Takes the values. Takes the values nearer and nearer to L, nearer to L, wherever nearer to L, whenever the values of x, whenever the variable, mean the values of x, the values of x takes, the values of x takes the value nearer and the value nearer and okay, nearer to the value a, nearer to the value a, yes, a, then we say, so what you can say, tell me now. What's the reason now? The limit of a function f of x takes the values nearer and nearer to L whenever the value of x takes the value. Okay, that is also you can take. Otherwise, just to do one thing now, the same function you can take instead of L, you can take A also, you can direct nothing after this. That means L is the one of the limit here now, and this is the actual we are taking. This is the actual limit now, but in place of L, suppose we are taking the other variable value. What is that? Whenever the value of x takes the value nearer and nearer to the value a, that means generally we are taking here now x extend to a it is. Okay, so this one just we are saying that one, then we say that one f of x is tends to a, tends to a, tends to a, or else you can write it is the L also you can take L comma and x tends to a it is. Means both are same only. If you want you can take here now as you can write f of x tend to L as x tends to a. That means generally if you take the function here, we are taking the value. That means the value of the function is L here. In the same way, but if taken x is the value of x, we are taking as a, means we can write as a x tends to a. X tends to a. Then it denoted by, you can write now, it is denoted by limit x tend to a, f of x equal to L. That means the value of the f of x, when you are taking the value of x is means x tend to a, we are taking means the value must be equal to how much L we are getting. That means generally we are taking any function, means suppose you can take here now limit x extend to 2 f of 4, or suppose you can take here now x plus 2 equal to how much? X plus 2 equal to how much? We have to find this value. But generally the value of x not equal to 2. The value of x not equal to 2, but the value of x is near to the a 2 and means more than 2 and less than 2, but all the values must be compulsory near to the 2 only. Means in this condition, suppose you can take already in first year we learn very clearly that one. Suppose the function f of x equal to you're taking x plus 2 means the less than values you can take here now. Suppose if you take left hand limit, you've taken LHL, you've taken here LHL here now. Suppose you've taken f of 1.99, 1.99 is equal to almost, tell me now, in place of x you can substitute in there 1.99 plus 2, it is equal to 3.99. This is the approximately equal to 4 only. In the same, if you take any f of 1.998 we are taking, this also can equal to 1.998 plus 2 equal to 3.998. That means what are the values of x we are taking here now nearer to the a, the value approximately equal to the always 4 now. That means this is the value of LHL. Value of LHL. In the same, if you take in RHL also same. If you take an RHL value, you can take here now. F of 2.1 you can take. So 2.1 plus 2, it is equal to 4.1. The same is suppose if you take in here now, f of 2.01 equal to 2.01 plus 2 equal to 4.01. The same f of 2.001 equal to what you get? 2.001 plus 2 is equal to 4.001. That means if you take in RHS values also, all the values must be compulsory approximately equal to the 4. If you take LHL also, all the values are approximately equal to 4. RHL also we get the approximately equal to the 4 now. So that is the main reason we are taking here now. The value of the limit x extend to a, x plus 2 equal to, you can write directly. So 2 plus 2 equal to how much? 4 it is. But generally this value equal to 4. This value equal to 4 now. Then how to get the 4 means x equal to 2 we are taking. But actually it is not x equal to 2. The value of x is the nearer to the 2 now. Nearer to the 2. That condition everybody should remember that. It's more important to you. Okay. Then when you are saying that one, that limit will be existing means compulsory. The left hand limit and the right hand limit must be equal. Suppose these two are not equal here. It's not a limit. The limit does not exist. Understood now? Suppose if LHL equal to RHL, the limit will be existing. Then how do I identify means? Like this you can identify that one. Suppose you've taken all the values left side of a we are taking. So we got approximately we got some value here now. The same all the right side of a we are taking. That also we are getting it now approximately equal to the 4 we got. Means this is the nearest value it is. If taking LHL also we got 4 now. RHL also we got 4. It means in this condition now the function f of x equal to x plus 2 we are taking means the value of LHL and RHL must be equal to the same thing only. So that is the main reason. The limit x extended to x plus 2 equal to what we got the value 4 now. Understood now? That is the main reason we are taking the condition directly x equal to we are substituting here now. When 2 plus 2 equal to 4. 2 plus 2 equal to 4. Suppose whatever they given x extend to the value of a here, the value of a we are substituting into the given function. The function is not defined means already we know some few formulas we have. By applying that formulas we got the conditions. Understood now? So it means why I am telling the very clearly all those things means already you learned last year. But one more time, just once we recall means that is the more useful concept to you. And if you know, but compulsory everybody should remember that one. What is the meaning of limit? What is the meaning of LHL? Means left hand limit, and what is the meaning of right hand limit? In the same way, if any function is given, the function is when will be existing. The limit of the function is existing or not. Understood? That is the more important. That means the function is the limit of the function is does not exist means, but for continuity also is more useful to you. If generally if you take the continuity, what is the meaning of continuity means? Whatever they given function, the limit of the function, that means the LHL of the function and RHL of the function, the two will be equal. That is the first condition. The two will be equal. The two will be equal means compulsory. What you can say now? The limit is the existing for the given function. The same way, not only LHL equal to RHL, but LHL equal to RHL equal to f of a also. That means whatever, suppose f of x is a function here. F of x is a function. We are taking the value x extend to a minus. That means a we are taking. This is the limit here. So if taken x equal to a means what happened now? F of a we are getting. That means f of a equal to LHL equal to RHL, LHL equal to RHL. Then only we are saying that one, the given function is continuous function. The given function is a continuous function, or else the given function we call as the discontinuity. What do you call that one? Discontinuous function. So that is the main reason compulsory we should learn perfectly what is the meaning of limit, what is the meaning of x extend to a. Understood? If taken x extend to a, x equal to a or not. Suppose x not equal to a means what is the values of x? What are the values of x? Okay, suppose if taken the values of x we are taking later, then how to identify the given function is the lim for to the given function the limit is existing or not. Limit is existing or not. Means we have to verify the condition. Means compulsory we have to discuss about what is the meaning of left hand limit and what is the meaning of right hand limit. Then how to find the values of LHL and how to find the value of RHL. Means what are the values we have to take. Understood? No? That's why I give a small example to you. This is the more important thing. Everybody should remember that one. Okay, we have to find the LHL means we have to take the values, but all the values of A must be near to the A. That means the value of A from left side of A. We have to take the values of X from left side of A. We have to find the RHL means we have to take the values of X from right side of A. But whatever we have taken the values, that values must be compulsory nearer to the A. Nearer to the A or near to the values of A. Near to the values of A. Okay, if taken the from right side of A, we call as RHL. From left side of A, we call as the LHL now. Understood now? But whatever values we are taking here now, suppose we got now, this is the nearly equal to the 4, but here nearly to the equal to the 4. Sometimes we are getting here now, this is the nearest to the 2 and this is nearer to the equal to the 3 we are getting. On the time that limit is compulsory, does not exist. Does not exist. Understood now? Should remember that. This is the very basic concepts to you. And one more point you can write now. In this definition only, you can write one more point. Later we are going to the continuity. Our topic it is. But one more time, just you can remember this all the basic concepts. Note you can write now. You can write note. The point you can write. The limit of your function f of x. The limit of your function. The limit of your function f of x. The limit of your function f of x, comma, yes, x tends to a, yes, x tends to a is said to be is said to be is said to be is said to be L if and only if and only if both LHL and RHL, both LHL and RHL exists. What do we exist here now? That both the values must be equal. Exists and they are equal. And they are equal. They are equal. Then only just we are saying that one. We are saying that what is that? For the given function, that limit will be existing. The given function limit is existing. So therefore, you can write that condition now. So therefore, limit x extend to a minus extend to a minus f of x equal to limit extend to a plus f of x, a plus f of x equal to okay, these two will be equal. Then that implies you can write now limit x extend to f extend to a f of x is exists. This is the more important point to you. What is the limit of your function f of x? Yes, x tend to a is said to be L. That means when you take this condition now, the value of the f of x is L. The value of f of x is L. when it is if and only if both LHL and RHL will be existing. That means what are existing here now? And they are equal to L. And they are equal to L. That means when you are substituting the value of x in the given function, we got some value that must be equal to the LHL and RHL. Then we can say that one directly is the 2 will be LHL equal to RHL. We can say directly the limit of f of x will be existing. Okay. Write this point now. Now we are going to the our topic. Suppose if you want anyone that last year few formulas, the important results. If you want, you can one more time you can write now the list of formulas. If anyone you forget the formulas means you can write one more time now. That is more useful to you. You can write that. The formulas you can write. Some important results, some important formulas. Some important results you can write. The formulas already we got last year now. Limit theta extend to 0, sin theta by theta equal to always 1. The same is second one. Limit theta extend to 0, tan theta by theta equal to always 1. The same is third one. Limit theta extend to 0, cos theta by theta equal to always 1. Sorry, only cos theta equal to 1.
So
So
what
what
is
are the
that
result?
x
Tell me now.
tends to 0 for the third one?
This is the means we are taken in place of x extend to a. We are taken theta tends to 0. Theta tends to 0. Or else you can do one thing now.
So
Extend
for all we are taking as theta tends to 0, sir.
yes,
So
or
we
else you can
can't
take
see,
x. You can
sir.
take.
So we
in
cannot
this
see,
picture.
sir.
Okay, I'll write this side now. Okay. I'll write that side. I'll write in the middle. Right now, some important results. The formulas you can write. First one, limit x tend to 0, sin x by x equal to always 1. The same is second one, same only. Limit x tend to 0, tan x by x also equal to always 1. And third one, limit x tend to 0, cos x equal to 1. Next, fourth one, limit x tend to 0, sin inverse of x by x equal to 1. The same equal to limit x tend to 0, tan inverse of x by x. But these values also compulsory equal to 1 only. Next, this formula already we got last year. So many formulas we got now. Limit x tend to 0, or you can take here now a into x power n minus a power n by x minus a equal to n into a power n minus 1. I think last year I gave the proof of this formula also I gave last year. But we got so many problems we got last year. But it's all the important results, you should remember that. Because especially for the objective point of view also, for you it's more important. Remember that. Limit x tends to a, x tends to a, x power n minus a power m whole by x minus a, x minus, or else you can write the same thing only. Minus x power n minus a power n equal to m by n into a power m minus n. A power m minus n. Next, seventh formula. Limit x extend to 0. Limit x tends to 0. 1 minus cos ax by x square equal to x square by 2. That means a square by 2 now. A square by 2. Then how to get this value? Please tell me now. Anyone? limit x extend to 0, 1 minus cos ax by x square equal to a square by 2 we got now. A square by 2. But how do you get this value? How do you get this value? See, just once look at the board now. Once look at the board. But how do you get this value means? Just I am taking that anyhow it is the differentiation we are going. It's correct now. First, just you can differentiate the function now. Generally, if taken x equal to 0, what happened now? A into 0 equal to 0. That means cos 0 equal to 1 now. That means 1 minus 1 equal to 0. But 0 square equal to 0 now. But 0 by 0 equal to what I can say now? The function is always not defined. The function is not defined. The function is not defined. Compulsory. First, we have to simplify the function now. We have to simplify the function. But differentiation is very easy. Generally, remember few conditions here now. Differentiation of any constant value equal to always 0. First point. The same way, differentiation of cos x equal to we will get minus sin x. The same way, differentiation of sin x equal to cos x. Sin x equal to cos x. But if taken differentiation of d by dx of cos ax equal to a into sin ax. Remember this condition. A into is the cos 1 and minus a into sin ax. Minus a into sin ax. Understood? So these conditions you can remember that one. The same way, the differentiation of cos ax equal to the first you can take here now. Differentiation of constant equal to always 0 minus differentiation of cos ax equal to how much? Minus a sin ax. Means minus to minus anyhow will get plus only. This is a sin ax plus a into sin ax. A into sin ax whole by the differentiation of x square equal to 2x. Equal to 2x now. Then you can verify the condition. Understood? So again, if you want to see again x equal to 0, you can substitute in there now. Sin 0 equal to 0. A into 0 equal to 0. But 2 into 0 equal to again 0 by 0 only. But 0 by 0 means what you call this one? The function is not defined. So again, you can differentiate the function. Again, differentiate the function here. Now you can take already a is the constant. You can write a only. Differentiation of sin x equal to how much? Positive or negative? Positive cos x. So this one I can write a into a cos ax whole by the differentiation of 2x equal to 2 only. Now x equal to 0 I can substitute in there. So a into 0 0 only. So cos 0 equal to 1. So a into a equal to how much? A square by 2 now. So this is the value of this one. Already, but last year just by applying the direct formula we done that one. But this is the by using differentiation. Anyhow, we will get number of questions we are getting later. It is understood now. But how to get this all the formulas? This is the main reason. You can remember that one. Okay, this is a more important result to you because any case, any time, suppose they given this condition, we will take directly. Especially we have to find the value of k. We will get in the first exercise the last problems. From the last 5 to 6 problems are there now. From the 5 to 6 problems compulsory, they'll ask in examination. From in your textbook, the last problems only more important to you. Especially based on the continuity, we have to find the value of a, value of b. Means we have to find the unknown values. We have to find the unknown values are more important. Okay, so just you can remember that one. Is the one of the result now. Next, in the same, if you want, you can write a few more. You can write now. But actually, list of formulas so many are there here. But taking all means there are simple time waste. But what are you required now? That formulas I'll give you. That only you can write now. One the formulas you can write. Next, eighth one. Limit x tend to 0. 1 minus cos x by x equal to 0. Ninth one. Limit x tend to 0. 1 plus x whole power 1 by x equal to, here also e. Here what is the meaning of e here now? What is the meaning of e? E is called exponential. What is the meaning here now? Exponential. That means approximately the value of e equal to always 2.71. The value of E equal 2.71. But here also same thing only. Compulsory we have to differentiate the function now. X equal to 0 you can take here now. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 power 1 by 0 equal to how much? Not defined. Already starting I gave very clearly. 1 power 0, 1 power infinity. What do you call that? 1 power infinity is always indeterminate term it is. So the given function indeterminate term, on the time compulsory we have to find the, we have to do the differentiation, we have to simplify that one we have right now. Okay, that also you can remember the function here. In the same way, one more also important to you, and the 10th formula I can write limit x tend to 0 a power x minus 1 whole by x equal to log a base e, log a base e. This is also more important, should remember that. And along with that, here I will write now a few more now. Okay, 11th one, suppose if taken now limit x extend to a into constant value. Tell me anyone, whatever this value, limit extend to a constant is always equal to constant only. This is also more important to you because you will get so many problems in that exercise now. Because when you have to show that one, it is the continuity, and that time it is more useful to you. Should remember that. In the same way, last one you can write now. Limit extend to a, limit extend to a x power n equal to x power n equal to always a power n now. A power n. Okay. So these values you can remember, these formulas. Suppose when you are solving the
Oh,
problem
what's the 11th one? I can't see.
limit extend to a, limit extend to a k. Where k is the constant value. The means generally this is the we call as the constant function. Already we know very well that one. If f of x equal to c, we call as the constant function. F of x equal to x, we call as the identity function. The same f of x equal to any trigonometry function is given means we call as the trigonometry functions like that. In the same way, limit extend to a k equal to k. 12th one, limit extend to a x power n equal to a power n. X power n equal to a power means x equal to a, you can substitute in there now. A power n, because this is the positive value. This is the positive value, and based on the value of n, we are getting the different values here now. Suppose if n is the odd number, suppose a is the positive means all the values will get positive only, but it should be always compulsory equal to the nearer to the a we are getting. It's not a different values. That is the main reason. So write these formulas. These are the already we learned last year now. Now coming to the now actual our topic, this is the more important. If it done means I'll give the points to you. Finish. It's all the formulas. One more time, just please tell me now. What is the mean LHL?
Left hand limit.
Left hand limit. That means the values of x. What are you taking here now? From left side of a. Correct?
Yes, sir. A minus.
Yes. RHL means right hand limit. In this right hand limit, what I mean x tend to a here now? The values of x is from right side of a. But all the values must be compulsory nearer to the a it is. Nearer to the a is the more important. Then when you are saying that the limit will be existing,
LHL is equals to
LHL equal
RHL.
to RHL. Then only we are saying that the limit will be existing. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Now we can write continuity of a function. That is the actual our topic now. This is up to now. This is whatever I give the formulas to. It will be just one introduction. Already we learned last year all the points, because everybody should remember what is the meaning of x extend to a and LHL, RHL, and when will be limit will be existing. All those things.
Sir.
Now right now continuity of a function.
Sir,
Please tell me.
where can I find the proof for all this?
Proof means just now I gave you this all the conditions. Then what will means for differentiation means very easy. Already for this one already we have for these two formulas already in your textbook. First PU textbook already the proofs are there now. This one already I gave, just now I gave. If you want this also you can see. Take differentiation, this one you can take. Suppose you've taken 1 minus cos x by x. 1 minus cos x by x now. So because if you take x equal to 0, you can substitute in there now. Cos 0 equal to 1. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. But 0 by 0 equal to function is not defined. So first you can differentiate the function. The differentiation of 1 equal to 0 minus differentiation of cos x equal to, just now I said to you, minus sin x whole by differentiation of x equal to always 1. Because formula we have differentiation means d by dx of x power n equal to n into x power n minus 1. N into x power n minus 1. That formula you can apply. If you take an x power 1, you can take d by dx of x equal to, you can write now the power n equal to 1. So 1 into x power 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So x power 0 equal to how much? 1. 1 into 1 equal to 1 only. So you can tell the clearly minus of minus sin x equal to, will get sin x. Sin x only. Then x equal to 0, you can substitute in there now. Sin 0 equal to how much? 0. Sin 0 equal to 0. Means the function is suppose without not defined. Suppose we got some 0 also, it's fine, no problem that one. Already that's why starting I have the condition to you, indeterminate terms I gave. 0 by
Sir, I have
0.
a doubt, sir.
Yes, please tell me, Emma.
The
Tell me, Emma.
differentiation of a fraction is like u dash v u dash
Yes.
minus
Formulas are there now.
yes,
Differentiation
sir,
of uv,
is equals to,
differentiation of u by v.
yeah, sir.
Formulas.
For u by v, it will
This
be
is the
u
u by
dash.
v equal to u into v dash plus v into u dash. I think in physics you got this one, correct? In the same u by v equal to v into u dash minus u into v dash whole by v square, whole by v square.
Yes, sir.
These formulas will get later. Okay, and that time I'll tell you, no problem that one.
Sir, so why did you like for the uppercase like that 1 minus cos x by x, you went like numerator one time differentiation and then one time
These
denominator.
conditions,
Yes, sir, we need
actually,
to use
but
this condition.
for this also reason we will get in later again. We have chain rule and bypass method is there. And that time you will understand. Okay. So
Okay,
first
sir.
we will discuss about the continuity, but when we will start the differentiability, and that time I will give the clarity about that one, everything. Okay.
Sir.
So first
Okay,
we'll learn
sir.
perfectly what is the meaning of continuity.
Sir.
Tell me, Amma.
Sir, for any proof of this, first we should substitute the value of x and then we should simplify it, sir.
For this one,
For any of the proofs, sir, from 1 to 12.
1 to 12, just now I gave this only, the proofs only, I gave.
Sir, I should substitute the value of x is equal to 0, then I should solve, sir.
Yes, that only, because we can't do anything that one. Or else suppose if you want means you can do first principle already in the first year you got now. By using the first principle we're proving that one. That is the lengthy. Understood now. Suppose these are all the formulas, suppose we have to prove this is the best way. That's all, because we are finding the value. If you take in 1 minus cos x by x, then whatever this one it is, one of the function it is. It's not any some different value it is. This is the function. Correct? And this is the rational function it is. What do you call this one? Rational function. It means f of x by g of x. They given any rational function, how to find the value? Yes, by substituting the value there now. Suppose we got the function is not defined means, then what we'll do? We have to simplify the function and we are substituting there now. Generally, what is the meaning of differentiation means? The simplification of the function only. Okay, that means we're reducing the value. We're reducing the value. That's the differentiation. Right now, continuity of a function. Continuity of a function. Continuity of a function. Right. A function f of x is said to be continuous. A function f of x is said to be continuous function, said to be continuous function, of x equal to a if x equal to a if compulsory we have to follow some certain conditions here now, then only just we are saying that one it is the given function is the continuous function. In the first condition, f of x is defined at x equal to a. This is the first condition. And second condition, limit x tend to a f of x is exists. So what means this condition now? LHL equal to RHL. LHL equal to RHL. And third condition, limit x tend to a f of x equal to f of a. F of a. Then only just we are saying that one, the given function is the continuous function. So what is this function now? So means if you take an x equal to a, you can take. We got some value. We'll get some value. Then immediately can find the limit will be existing or not. Then how to verify that one? We have to find the LHL value and we have to find the RHL value. We have to find LHL and RHL value. And the two values must be equal. Or else suppose if they give single function is given means you can find directly. No problem that one. Suppose you can take one small example you can take. You take here now one small example. Suppose you can take the function if f of x equal to x plus 2 only you can take f of x equal to x plus 2 comma verify f of x is continuous at x equal to 1. F of x is continuous at x equal to 1. Suppose they're asking question in examination. Suppose one more problem they're asking. If f of x equal to one function is given, just we have to verify that one is the continuous at some particular value of x. Some particular value of x now. So on that time immediately just coming to the our statement now, our definition. What is the first value? Tell me now. F of x is defined at x equal to a. This is f of x now. It is the given f of x equal to x plus 2 is given. So what is the meaning of f of x is defined at x equal to a?
So we have to put the value of x.
Equal to a can substitute in there now. That means f of 1 equal to how much? 1 plus 2 equal to 3. Correct? 1 plus 2 equal to 3 now. Then coming to the second step now. Compulsory limit x extend to a f of x is the existing and these two will be equal. These two are equal. So you can find the value. Limit x tend to 1 x because x equal to what we are taking. Limit x tends to 1 f of x equal to, so what f of x here now? X plus 2 equal to how much? 1 plus 2 equal to 3. 1 plus 2 equal to 3 now. The 2 will be equal. That means here f of 1 equal to limit x tend to 1 x plus 2. Now the two values are equal. Then directly can say that 1. So therefore f of x is the continuous at x equal to 1. F of x is continuous at x equal to 1. So this is a more important definition to you. Everyone should remember that one because our topic is continuous function. Means in this chapter actually we have to discuss about continuous or discontinuous. Understood now? At what values of x it will be continuous, at what values of x it will be discontinued. Okay, discontinuity. There are the questions in examination like that. Sometimes discuss about continuity functions, continuity at x equals some values, or discuss with the discontinuity points. And there are the questions like that. Means whatever they're asking problems, first we have to verify. Means I'll give the letters from few examples I'll give you. First learn perfectly all the basic definitions. Okay, they're more useful to you. Write this one now. Understand the definition of continuity function. Next. Continuity in an interval. They given suppose any interval values. Continuity in an interval. in an interval. Just a second, right now. A function f is said to be continuous function on closed interval a comma b full stop, if and only if and only if and only if and only if. Here also we have some few conditions are there, you can write now. If and only if, first point again, right? F of x is continuous on the, if f of x is continuous on the open interval a comma b, continuous on open interval a comma b. Next, limit x extend to a plus f of x equal to f of a equal to f of a, and the limit x extend to a minus f of x equal to f of b. That means whatever the interval here now, whatever the given interval, then only just we are saying that one, if these three conditions will be satisfied, so then we call as the continuity and interval. This interval is the at a given function, it will be continuous. This is one of the important point, you should remember that. Okay, a function f of x is said to be continuous on closed interval a comma b if and only if, first condition, if f of x is continuous on the what interval here now, open interval a comma b, and the right hand limit equal to f of a and left hand limit equal to f of b. Compulsory we have to get these values now. This is the function. When you are taking here now, right hand means more than this value, we have to get this here, we have to get this value now. F of a we have to get. When you are taking the left hand limit value now, compulsory we have to get this value. Then only the given function is continuity in the one particular interval, a comma b. This is also more important. Remember that. Okay, clear this. Now we'll discuss about the discontinuous. But all the definitions should remember that is more useful to you. The definitions. So what is the meaning continuous function and what is the continuity in an interval? Okay, and what is the meaning of discontinuity? Next one I can write now. Discontinuity of a function. Discontinuity of a function. Discontinuity of a function. Here the same thing right now. If a function f is said to be discontinuous yet x equal to a, if and only if, or else you can write now, for any values, for any of the reason, following reason. So tell me anyone. So what is the meaning continuity we got previous? Tell me. Please respond. What is the meaning continuity? What is continuity? Tejashwini. Tejashwini.
Sir,
Yes, please tell me what is the meaning continuity? Continuity means. How do I give a definition to you?
sir, f of x is defined at x is equal to a.
Yes, very good.
Limit x tends to a, f of x exists.
Existing is correct. Exist means
Yes.
LHL equal to RHL. Then
Yes,
only we are
sir.
saying that for it is a continuous. But coming to the discontinuity, what you can say now? The f of x is does not exist.
It's not
The same we can
defined.
write now. Yes. If f of a is not defined, first reason, if f of a is not defined, f of a is not defined, first one. Next, limit x tend to a, f of x is does not exist, second reason. Or third one, you can write now, LHL not equal to RHL. LHL not equal to RHL. In these three cases, suppose from these 3 points now, any one condition is not satisfied, then the given function we call as the discontinuity function. What do you call that one? No? Discontinuity function. Most probably we will get the last condition we are getting. Always we are finding the whatever the given function, we are finding the LHL value, we are finding the RHL value, and we are finding the f of a. Suppose LHL equal to RHL, LHL equal to RHL, but not equal to f of a. Then also we call it is the given function is the discontinuity. Compulsory, suppose LHL equal to RHL equal to f of a, we call as the continuous. We call as the continuous. Suppose either these two are not equal, these two are not equal, discontinuity. Compulsory these two are not equal means the limit is does not exist. The limit is does not exist. And suppose these two will be equal, but this is not equal. That means LHL equal to RHL not equal to f of a. Then also we can say clearly that one, that is the given function is discontinuity function. Discontinuity function. Okay, the point you can remember that one. And here we have some algebra of continuous functions are there. The formulas once we will discuss about that. Finish. I think here examination point of view, one point is more important to you. The permanent discontinuity. Permanent. So in this condition, suppose left hand limit not equal to right hand limit means in this condition we call as the permanent discontinuity. Suppose if anywhere you are getting that word, maybe we'll get later it is. Defined permanent discontinuity. Understood now? It's nothing, it is the water discuss the same points only, but it's not new point, it is a so what a permanent discontinuity means LHL not equal to RHL. The point I can remember that. Now suppose if taken graphically, then also you can write now geometrical meaning of continuity. Geometrical meaning of continuity. Okay. Geometrical meaning of continuity. You know the meaning is there now. Generally, what is meaning continuity? It will be continuous. No breaks at all. No breaks at all. Suppose if you take any graph, you can take. Suppose you can take here now any graph. Suppose you've taken the graph here now, x and y axis here, x and y axis and origin. Suppose we are taking one graph like this, What do you call this one? This is generally we call as the continuity. That means the continuous. Means the graph of the function is the continuous. That means in this graph we are not getting any breaks here now. We are not getting any breaks. Suppose here now a break is there. We call it as a continuous now. Clearly it is not a continuous. That means without getting any breaks or something, it is the graph of the given function is the continuous. It is this kind of thing. What it is the geometrical representation of okay, continuity. That point you can write now. Definitions if you want you can write. Sometimes the last examination again. Defined geometrical representation of continuity means write that. The point you can write now. This is the f of x. You can take the function. The function f of x you can take, and it should be equal to y. Generally, we are taking the value here. This is the x equal to a. Generally, we know very well that one. If you take any function from the point to the x-axis, you can draw a line. Perpendicular line is the point x. It is x equal to a now. The same thing you can write.
So first you should draw the graph or we'll write
Yes,
the
first you can draw
definition?
the graph. First you can draw the graph and you can write now. Geometrically, comma, a function f of x, a function f of x is said to be continuous function yet x equal to a, comma, if there is no gap or break, in the graph of function y equal to f of x, either on the left, or on the right, in neighborhood of point x equal to a, in the neighborhood of point x equal to a. Okay, this is the meaning of what is that? The geometrical meaning of continuity. If you take any function, clearly once you can see now. So geometrically, a function f of x is said to be continuous function at x equal to a. If there is no gap, or no break, it is gap or break, no break in the graph of function y equal to f of x, either on the left side, on the right side, in the neighborhood of the point x equal to a. So what is the meaning of neighborhood of point x equal to a now? I mean the value of x is that means from left side of a and from right side of a. So what, suppose you take it from left side of a, we are taking means the graph we are getting like this. From right side of a means the graph we are getting like this. Understood? But if taken either left side or right side also, but the graph of this function is no gaps, means no breaks here now. No gaps, no breaks. Then the function will be called as a continuous function. Geometrically, that means suppose if they're asking, they given any one graph in examination, identify and which of the following are the continuous functions graphically. There are something like that, means identify clearly like this. Okay. Finish. Next, algebra of continuous functions. Algebra of continuous function. But generally, what is the meaning of algebra actually? We are taking the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So all the conditions we have to take. Right now, if f of x and g of x, f of x and g of x are two real valued functions, two real functions, real functions, real functions of x, real functions of x, full stop, which are continuous at x equal to a, which are continuous at x equal to a, continuous at x equal to a, full stop. Then conditions you can write now. First one, f of x plus g of x, f of x plus g of x is continuous at equal to a, continuous at x equal to a, continuous at x equal to a. And second one, f of x minus g of x is continuous at again x equal to a, continuous at x equal to a. Next, third one, f of x into g of x is continuous at x equal to a, x equal to a. And fourth one, f of x by g of x, f of x by g of x is continuous at x equal to a, continuous at x equal to a. And fifth one, alpha of f of x is continuous at x equal to a, where alpha is real number, alpha is a real number, or right now real constant. Okay, these are all the conditions. What you call this one is the algebra of continuous functions. Okay, what is that? First one, f of x plus g of x continuous at x equal to a. So if taken subtraction, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and is a scalar multiplication. but it's all the functions are continuous at x equal to a only. But here also we can prove easily that one. We'll prove easily. Suppose you've taken this function. But f of x and g of x are the continuous x equal to a we are taking. Continuous at x equal to a. Suppose you've taken x equal to a means what happened? Tell me here now. F of a we are getting. F of a. The same limit you can take. Suppose if you want, you can prove means you can see clearly that one. The same thing only. The proofs you can take. First one. Suppose we have to find the what is continuous x equal to a now, the limit will be existing. Already they are telling very clearly. This is the continuous x equal to a. But it is a continuity means what you can say now. The limit will be existing. That means the limit extend to a f of this value must be equal to the f of a plus f of g of a. We know very well that one. So the same condition you can take here. So I'm taking the first one. Limit extend to a the function I am taking f of x plus g of x, f of x plus g of x equal to. But we know the very well that formula it is. Suppose you've taken limit x extend to a. Suppose you've taken two functions here now. That means if you taken x plus y. What you can say here now? This limit is belongs to the both x and y here. The limit is belongs to the both x and y. The same way here also in this condition also the limit is belongs to the both f of x and g of x now. The same condition you can write. This one you can write limit x extend to a f of x plus limit x extend to a g of x now. G of x. So therefore what about this value now? This is the f of a plus g of a. So clearly we can say that one. We got the condition directly. According to our definition, what you can say now, it is the continuous means. Compulsory at x equal to a. If take x equal to a means what happened now? F of a plus g of a we are getting. You see f of a plus g of a must be equal to the limit of the given function is. So what is the limit here now? So if you take a limit, what happened now? We got the same thing. I mean these two values are equal. These two values are equal. So clearly we can say that one. So therefore, f plus g is a continuous at x equal to a. So therefore, f plus g is continuous at x equal to a. Understood now? In the same similarly, just you can verify the remaining also. If you take any limit, first you can the limit of this function you can take. So limit extend to a f of x minus g of x. But according to definition, what I have to get, tell me now actually the limit extend to a f of x equal to f of a we have to get. Then only we are saying that the function is the continuous function. The same thing condition you can take here now. Instead of plus you can take minus. So but limit is belongs to the both f of x and g of x here. So write separately here. So x equal to a substitute in there now. So f of a minus g of a we are getting. So clearly what I can say now? The limit must be equal to the f of a. The two will be equal. So therefore f minus g also is the continuous at x equal to a. In the same you can take multiplication. The same you can take here now division also. And these are all the conditions, sir. It is the important for one more questions to you. So everybody should remember that. Okay. So today just one more time we recall that one what we discussed. Just tell me anyone from the beginning today what we done.
Sir, can you
Anyone?
tell me the last point once again because of
Anirudh?
internet? Sir,
Anirudh, please tell me.
sir, can you tell me the last point again because of internet? I was not able to.
Anirudh?
Hello, sir.
Anirudh, my voice is audible.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Anirudh,
Yes, sir. Sir.
Anirudh,
Yes, sir. Sir, can you hear me?
Anirudh,
Yes, sir. Sir, can you tell me the last point again? Sir.
Sir, he's asking us to
Anirudh.
repeat the last point again, sir.
Students, please respond now.
Sir is asking you to repeat the last point again.
I think my speaker is not working.
He can't hear us.
My voice is audible.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Sir, can you hear us?
Okay, first you copy this one. Copy this one. All the formulas here.
Sir, done, sir.
Just tomorrow I'll continue again the proofs of all those things. I will tell you tomorrow. I think something problem here now. It is my voice is not audible. Yes, yes. Now it's fine that. Hello,
Sir, can you
students.
hear us, sir?
Anirudh, please respond.
Sir,
Yes, see, again it came now. Your speaker is not
It
working.
is not that, sir.
sir, he has left, sir. He was asking you to explain the last point again. Sir, can you hear us? Sir, can you hear us?
Huh? Ah. Hello.
Hello, sir. Can you hear us? Hello, sir. Can you hear us?
Okay, sir. We'll continue tomorrow. No problem. Any of the copy.